Hello. Welcome. Hopefully you can hear me. My name is Kevin Owasu Itoe. I am here in a church yard and it's very windy today, so that's why I apologize for that, right? So I am on here to answer a couple of questions. Why am I qualified to answer these questions? I am on a journey. I am teaching myself test automation, right? And I'm coming across questions online that I am in a position of answering just now, right? Because I am on the exact journey, right? So I am a manual test analyst, and I'm trying to upskill myself up to towards test automation consultant, right? That's where my drive is, and that's where my focus is, right? And hopefully while I'm upskilling myself, I'm also contributing more so with full potential to my employees as well, right? So it's a win-win, right? So as I say, I'm on here to answer a couple of questions. One of the questions I've come across online is Selenium a tool or a framework, right? A tool or a framework. Selenium is not a framework, right? Some component, Selenium can be used for some components when it comes to setting up a automation test framework, yes. But it is a tool, so an automation test tool used primarily for web applications, right? Primarily for web applications. Well, Selenium is not just a tool; it's a suite of softwares, right? And so you have a Selenium RC, which is, I think, Selenium Remote Control, Selenium IDE, Selenium Webdriver, which is the one I'm teaching myself to use, and Selenium Grid, right? Selenium Grid now is all about cross-browser testing, right? So all that suite of Selenium softwares can be used to perform various functions within an organization, right? And organizations use those for various purposes, right? So that is the crux of it. And as I say, I'm upskilling myself towards test automation consultant. That's where I plan to be. I've taught myself how to script using Selenium Webdriver with Java, so I've taught myself the scripting part, and I've moved on now to teaching myself how to set up a test automation framework from scratch, again using Selenium, right? So this is why I'm on that particular position where I could answer this question for you. So hopefully I've added some value to this question. There's loads of answers out there, so feel free to look around and all that stuff, right? So what I do is I have taken I've taken free courses online. I've looked at blogs. I've looked at podcasts. I've also taken a paid course, right? That gave me a structure to follow all the topics I needed to learn to teach myself functional flow or scripting automated tests on a web application, right? So if you go to my blog, you will have a structured day-to-day process that I went through to learn Selenium WebDriver with Java, right? And that's where I capture the written part, and on the blog, and then on the YouTube channel I do my practice videos. So I practice the code I've just learned on my blog, right? So, and it's properly structured. I could tell you, if you go to my blog, in 28 days you will know how to do test automation, web test automation using Selenium WebDriver with Java, because that's what I did as well, right? It took me a little bit longer than that because I had to do obviously a blog, and then I did a YouTube video for it, right? My practice YouTube video. Now the blog as well is exposing me to additional skills like SEO, so that's search engine optimization, and also doing YouTube videos is exposing me how YouTube works, and also interest in video editing, right? So the skills are just ramping up, right? So I encourage you to do things like this so that you upskill yourself. I'm upskilling myself. The world is changing out there. The world is changing fast with all this technology, right? You've got robotics, you've got AI, you've got machine learning, you've got automation, right? And this is changing things rapidly within all organizations. You don't have to, well, you could read and find out, but if you ask people, what I do is just do learn by reading and experience, right? If you ask any tradesperson, a nurse, a carpenter, they will tell you how automation is affecting those industries, right? And here we are IT, we are within the IT and technology sector, right? And we know exactly, right? So it's changing and it's changing fast. We have to react to that fast pace of change in technology, right? Because that brings across complex solutions in the future that will need to be solved, right? So we need those analytical minds and new skill sets, right? So you have to continuously learning new skill sets and forgetting about the old skill sets that are going out, being made irrelevant with the change of technology, right? And also with learning new skill sets, you need to be learning new mindsets, right? New mindsets. Sorry, I digress, but I have answered your question, hopefully, and I've added some value to that, I hope. Thank you very much, right? My name is Kevin Owasu Itoe, sign in